Hey everyone, I'm finally putting a video up. It's been about a month and a half since I've had like a day off where I'm not working or traveling or anything. It's been last couple of weeks have been crazy for me. I don't really want to get into too much detail because it's kind of personal. But I wanted to make a video because my friend, it started with Bumblebee, was making candy bracelets, and then Black Fairy said she was doing them, so I was like, well, I might as well jump on the bandwagon and do it. I did some research, and I really liked all of the candy cuffs that I saw, so I decided to be difficult and try to do those. It's actually pretty easy once you get down like how to do it and stuff. But I finally got them done. I did 10 of them for my friends who are going to Otakon, and then a couple of people at work who, I think there's 2 people at work who aren't going to Otakon, but I still wanted to make them one because they're awesome. I made one for Bumblebee, Black Fairy, and Random Gecko. Yours are not going to be in this video because I want them to be a surprise when I give them to you. I apologize if the video is kind of strange and shaky, but I'm using my phone to record this because I think it would be a lot easier than using my laptop. So let me just see if I can switch the camera. Okay, so, oops. These are all of the candy cuffs that I have made for people. It took me maybe like a week and a half or 2.5 weeks. I don't really remember when I started to make all of these. I'll start with the biggest one that I just finished today. It's a Togepi for my friend Mickey at work. She likes the original Pokemon, and I asked her what her favorite Pokemon was. She said Togepi, so I made her this one. This is the biggest one that I made. Let's see if I can get it on. It covers a lot of my wrist and part of my arm. Some of the patterns on there, if there's characters or whatever, it's hard to actually make them look good if they're smaller, so the bracelets have to be that big. The next one is the first one that I made, and it's a Triforce. It has it on both sides. This one's for my friend Becky, who, she hasn't told me if she's going to Otakon or not yet. But here's the bracelet, and that one's still kind of big. It kind of covers a lot of my wrist. Yep. The next one, I'm going in order of how big they are, down to the smallest one. Again, I apologize for the shaky camera. I should really get a tripod or something. This one is mine that I made. These two were a pattern that was already made on candy cuff patterns. But this one I actually made because I couldn't find one that I liked. It is Catbug from the web series Bravest Warriors. If you don't know what it is, it's the same people who did Adventure Time. They did a web series called Bravest Warriors, and there's a character on there who's my favorite character, and it's Catbug. It's just like a cute little cat bug that's voiced by a 5-year-old little boy, and it's just like the cutest thing in the world. And this one, I like this size. It's a decent size. It's not too small. It's not too big. I'm just gonna. It is so hard to take these off with one hand. But there's that one. The next one, I actually did this one twice. This is the second version of this. I found a pattern for it on candy cuffs, and I made it. And the eyes were way too far apart, and you couldn't really tell what it was. It's still kind of hard to tell what it is, but it's supposed to be Spider-Man's mask, for my friend Jamie, who is going to Otakon. This pattern, I don't like it at all, really. It looks nice, but it's kind of really tight. It might fit her better because she's a lot smaller than me, but it's kind of tight on me, and it's kind of hard to like see the whole thing, but I mean you could pretty much tell that's Spider-Man's mask. I mean, it's got the big eyes and it's all black and red and stuff, So, next one. So sorry for the crappy camera work I'm doing. It's just terrible. Next one I did is Deadpool. I did Deadpool. This one's also front and back. It has a logo on both sides. I did this Deadpool one for my friend Josh. I was gonna do an Evil Dead one for him with Ash's chainsaw on it and kind of like the Necronomicon in the background. But that one was really hard to make a pattern for, and I couldn't really do it. This one I also made the pattern for. I didn't like any of the Deadpool patterns on there, so I just kind of made my own. It's not exactly perfect the way I wanted it, but I mean, you can still tell that that's the Deadpool symbol. Alright, this one is Batman. I'm sure everybody knows what the Batman symbol looks like. I made this one for my friend Tanya. This is another one that I found the pattern for. And this one turned out pretty easy to do. It's probably the one that I have the least difficulties doing. Yeah, there's Batman. I'm trying to hold the phone with my chin now that I'm towards the end of the video, which is probably a better strategy. Oh, until I drop it. But the last one is, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a creeper. There's a face on both sides. This one, I don't remember if I made this pattern or not. I probably saw a pattern on Candy Cuffs and modified it a bit. I like to modify the patterns. To kind of make them look a little better. To more to my liking. This one I wish I had 3 different shades of green instead of just the light green and the dark green, because the random black spots in it were supposed to be like a lighter green than the light green that's on there. So it doesn't really look as good as it would. I was going to use yellow, but it didn't look right, so I just used black for the little detail accent marks. Yeah, but that is all of the Candy Cuffs I made. Like I said, I made ones for Black Fairy, Bumblebee, and Random Gecko. But you guys are subscribed to me on YouTube, and I don't want you seeing what I made for you just yet. So that's that. Yep, there's my dog in the background. As far as an update on the other projects I'm doing, my Rainbow Dash is pretty much there. I was going to redo the hoodie because it's going to be super hot for Otakon, and it's a fleece hoodie. And I wasn't really looking forward to wearing it, but I think I'm just going to suck it up and wear it anyway. I need to get up with my friend Bumblebee to help me style the wig, because I don't even know how to style my actual hair. So I just need a little bit of help with that. My Captain America cosplay is still not finished. I just got a promotion at work, so I'm making more money, which I'm saving for a couple of things, but that's one of the things I'm saving for, is to get the rest of the stuff I need to make that cosplay, because I really want to do it. If not for next Otakon, hopefully maybe for Comic-Con. Me and my one friend have been talking about going to a Comic-Con, probably New York Comic-Con, because San Diego Comic-Con is really expensive and really far away, and New York Comic-Con is closer. We might even go to the one at the Baltimore Convention Center that Otakon is at, because I know they have a Comic-Con there. Plus, I think that I might save it for a Comic-Con, because it is a comic book character, and it would be appropriate to wear at Otakon, because, I mean, people wear comic book character cosplays there all the time, but I feel like it would be better to wear it at an actual Comic-Con, because it is a comic book character. What else am I working on? I'm working on a rave outfit. I bought a 9-inch LED rope that strobes and flashes from iHeartRaves.com. And I'm going to make a hoodie, and I'm going to, like, thread the LED wire through the front of the hoodie. And I'm going to make it kind of like, it's not really going to be a hoodie. It's going to be a hood, but it's going to come down, and it's going to be like a waist cincher, and it's only going to go, like, to my waist. And then it's going to zip up from there. But I think it'll be cool. I think that's all the projects I'm working on right now. I probably won't post a lot of videos since I'm working a lot now that I have a full-time job. And I don't know if any of you know, but I recently got 2 puppies, and they are 5 months old, Mastiff Great Dane mixed puppies, and they're like 75 pounds. So they're a lot to deal with. That's like a full-time job in itself, so I don't really have a lot of time now, but the time that I do have, I will be spent making random crafts and hopefully working on cosplay and stuff like that, with a little bit of video games sprinkled in, because there's a couple of games I'm playing right now that I haven't had much time for. So hopefully I'll have more time for that. But till my next video, I will see you guys later. Oh yeah, one more thing. I probably will be making a couple more of these candy cuffs. There's 1 or 2 people that I still want to make them for. I'm just not sure if they really want one or not. I was thinking of making one for someone, I forget who. But if you or someone you know wants me to make one, you can give me an idea of what you want, or I can just make one and surprise you with it. But it's no problem for me to make you one. They're not really that hard once you understand how the weaving pattern works. So I'll make you one. If you're going to Otakon, I'll give it to you there. If you're not, I will find some way to throw it at you at some random place. So, yeah. Now that's definitely it, I promise. Bye.